I'm Chetashri, the Corporate Associate at Coding Ninjas SRM. So first, let me brief you about corporate domain. We majorly work around the events and do small tasks which helps create a major impact on the club's reputation. From planning event to dividing tasks, synchronizing it with all the other domains, technical and non-technical, to make sure the event is a great success. In this bootcamp, we will be teaching you about different types of events such as technical event, non-technical event, flagship events, filler events, and product launches, and how we plan on conducting and scheduling the event according to the feasibility of an event, followed by some of the basic work that a person has to do in order to make sure that a properly planned event is carried out successfully, which includes small tasks which makes a greater difference while taking follow-ups, mass mailing, social media post planning, mass messaging, so the word about the event reaches every corner. We will also be briefing you about the mid-event crisis management, which may save the day and ensure that the people are satisfied with the event. But in order to make sure that the things are assigned properly to every domain, one must know about what the different domains are and what they do. We will also be briefing you about the same. Last but not the least, we will be talking all about the language of events, which includes everything about the process and the feasibility of event. We will also help you in coming up with a great new event ideas, guiding you and proper showing you the proper direction while planning an event, followed by conveying an idea to other respective domains. After all, corporate domain is all about making the club stand out in the combined team effort. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Asmita Sood. I'm an associate for the editorial domain of Coding Ninjas, and I'll be explaining to you what all we'll be covering up under the editorial bootcamp. Now, why is the editorial domain important for us? Because when it comes to any organization or club as such, the face of the club is your editorial and the graphic designing domain. So both of them work closely. And what we do is produce content that goes up on various social media platforms. So, in order to divide that content, we'll make two major categories. One is formal writing, and the other one is informal writing. Formal writing will, of course, cover things like mail writing and report writing, and the informal one will include caption writing and blog writing. So, we've divided the syllabus into some modules. The first one is about formal writing. How is it different from informal writing and why is it important? Then, of course, creating some mails for various events when you send it to speakers or the people who registered, and of course, producing reports for any workshops that are being conducted by the club. Then we'll move on to informal writing, again, a very important part because publicity happens through WhatsApp and through Instagram captions. So, how to make them catchy and how to make them effective to catch the eye of people. That is what we'll be covering up here. And the next initiative is of writing technical blogs. So, we've decided to incorporate and mix two things, which is writing along with the technical aspect. So, how is a technical blog different from the normal blogs, and how do you find your niche? Then, of course, we'll be giving you some assignments to analyze and assess what all you've learned. And there'll be a small test just to test whatever holistic way you have grown. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much. We look forward to see you in the boot camp. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I am Arshi Gupta, a Public Relations Associate here at Codingas SRM. Public relations is the medium between the organization and its audience. It is the face of the organization and responsible to always create a positive image of the organization. Today, I'll be giving you a preview of what your public relations bootcamp would look like. We have divided the given coursework into three modules. In the first module, we'll explain to you what it means being a PR member, and we'll be defining your roles and responsibilities. We'll be explaining you how tasks are handled in the PR domain and how you work according to things. In the second module, we'll share with you tips and tricks on how you can convert the given resources to you into assets for the organization, whether it be for community relationship building, improving the organization's public image, or for creating a highlight of the event. In the third module, we'll present you with case studies of different events conducted by Coding as SRM and provide in-depth information on the falls and successes of the event. The importance of always having a plan B in hand. From showing the falls to the highlights of the event, everything will be discussed here. Thank you for being a part of the bootcamp and hope to see you as a member of our club soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Arsh Patil this side, the sponsorship associate lead, and today I'll be telling you guys what all things we'll be covering in our upcoming bootcamp for this domain. Okay, so let's begin with it. And the first foremost thing that question comes in everybody's mind: what is sponsorship? Okay, the general thing. What is sponsorship? How is sponsorship important? And how can a sponsorship help in a club? Okay, then after that there are many domains like corporate, PR, creatives, technical, and many more. So why is sponsorship important for any club? Then the prerequisites of the this domain, right? Before joining any club, what are the things we are expecting from you guys that you should know? Okay, after that, to find a potential sponsor. Okay, like prerequisites of a company, depending on how, like, event, right? How to choose sponsor, like there might be a technical event or non-tech event. So we have to decide the sponsor, pitch them accordingly, and after that, then the spreadsheet to maintain. We have to maintain a proper document with us, like we are approaching with sponsor for which thing, like whether we ask for monetary or for goodies or for coupons. Okay, and we should approach them with help from different, like social media handles like LinkedIn, Instagram, and through email IDs. So how we'll get the contact numbers? Obviously through extensions. So there are many extensions like Signal Hire and many more. We'll discussing them in our upcoming bootcamps. So stay tuned. And the important documents in this domain. There are generally three important documents. That first is MOM, that is minutes of the meeting. Second is proposal, and the third is MOU. MOU stands for Memorandum of Understanding. It is the most important document of sponsorship. Okay. Last but not least is the pitching. Pitching, and then I will telling you that what is pitching. What are the key points you should keep in mind while doing the pitching? And I'll try that I'll provide you the live lectures of pitching as well. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Hi guys, belated happy Halloween, and let me just get to the point without wasting your time. I am Gaurav, an associate from the app dev department, and I'm here to give you guys a brief description about our bootcamp brought to you by Coding Ninjas. We have three modules, namely app development using Flutter, React Native, and the good old, well, not so old, Kotlin. Flutter and React Native are going to help you create apps for both Android and rich people tech, I mean iOS, whereas Kotlin is native for Android development only. And for your assignments, we keep it simple, just like your online CTs. We're giving you three options out of which you guys have to choose two. After submitting, just pray you get an email for your interview, and if not, don't lose hope. Buckle up and try to impress us again next year.
Hey guys, this is Anish from Coding Ninjas and one of the associates for the creative domain and also one of the associate leads for the subdomain of VFX. So today I'll be giving you a basic overview of what's going to be expected from you in this bootcamp on what you can expect from us in this following bootcamp. So the creative domain consists of two subdomains, the GFX and the VFX. Graphic design is a craft where we create visual content to communicate our message by applying page layout techniques, designs, and using typography to enhance our message in a following way, in the way which the user wants to create. While on the other hand, the VFX subdomain is responsible for creating pleasing motion graphics and also transferring raw videos into astonishing finished footage. So the classes will be taken every alternate day by the GFX and the VFX team. Each mentee will be assigned one task by the subdomains every week in for a month. Classes will be taken on the weekends. So what you can expect from us is in on week 3 we'll teach you about how to communicate your creativity to technical softwares, and in the week 2 we'll be talking about a professional softwares, and on week 3 we're giving a hands-on training experience and also we're giving you one major project to which will be judged to get into coding ninjas. And in the final week of week 4, we'll make you familiar with the respective softwares. For example, the VFX team will partake through Premiere Pro and also other softwares, GF while the GFX team will try to teach you Photoshop and Illustrator and all the other skills. So many people such as music composers can also work under the VFX team. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day.
Yo Ninja aspirants, I'm Akshat, an associate at Coding Ninjas in the Web Dev department. Today, I'll be briefing you about the different tasks that have been assigned to you and how these tasks are going to be helpful throughout your web dev journey. So, let's get into it. We have 3 modules in the whole bootcamp. The first module is all about HTML, in which you are going to learn about the basics and most common but most important tags such as the links, iframes, images, etc. In CSS, the second module, you are going to learn about CSS animations, what is a responsive design, and how to make designs more user appealing. After which you will be able to create designs which are not only user friendly but a person is going to enjoy when he or she sees your website. The third module is the JS basics, in which you are going to cover all the JS basics, and the assignment is going to teach you more about JS animations. I hope you find these modules mentally challenging and engaging. So, after which the final task assigned to you is to create a clone website of SpaceX whose link has been provided. You have to add your own creativity to it and you will be judged on that. I would like to see some of you in the upcoming interviews. Thank you.